What's up guys, it's Jambo, back here with another video, and today we'll be going over the Madden NFL 21 gameplay deep dive. So this is something that Madden just released onto their platform. It is currently a forum that they release, and it's news about the upcoming Madden 21. So we will be going over everything that they released today and what we should expect in Madden 21. So before we get into this video, if you could please like the video, subscribe to the channel, that is greatly appreciated. It really helps out the videos and would mean a lot. And we also did just open up a Discord. The channels are the link is in the description if you do want to join that. So you can connect me there if you want to do that. So let's get into this video. Madden just released this about, I'd say, maybe an hour ago. I'm a little late to it, but it is fine. We'll be going through this together. So they were going to do beta today, but they did push that back until 2 months. So no Madden 21 beta for the next 2 months. So what they say here is the force defenders aligned on the line of scrimmage will snap using wider angles at the start of the play. So it sounds like you're going to be able to spread out your D more and have an edge, so then you can try to cut and get the run, cut that off faster. And then they say force defenders will show more anticipation in their pursuit angles at the start of the play. So pretty much the defenders will go harder at the ball. So it'll be harder to run next season is what it sounds like they're saying. Next up, hammer and fill players who are defenders and the run fit responsible for the open gaps inside of the force players will take wider initial pursuit angles versus the outside running plays. So what I'm getting from this is they're really just trying to push that you can't just run the ball all game. They're making it harder for you to run the ball because they are improving the edge defense and the overall force defenders for the run defense. Let's go on to tackling improvements. Defenders will now be much more aware when they are engaged in blocks near a ball carrier. They will trigger tackle attempts. So they will pretty much just try to tackle more. That is a problem with Madden 20 currently, is it is harder to tackle, which I think did need improvement. So I'm glad that we will be seeing this in Madden 21. And then also hit sticks and dive tackles have been tuned to make them more accessible and functional. Hit sticks, you should just hit up on the stick and it would automatically tackle whoever is the closest, but I'm glad that they added this so then you can actually choose who you want to tackle and when you want to be tackling them. So next up on the list we have location-based tackles. And it says these tackling interactions make our players more aware of the field location and react accordingly. So there's not much info on this, but it sounds like you'll be able to see where you are on the field better, like comparative to the first down, the sideline, the goal line, which will make it easier to tackle people when you're on defense. And then up here it says zone drop coach adjustment. They are introducing a new set of coach adjustments that allow you as a defensive player to customize the depth of your zone drop underneath zone defenders. So that's neat. They're going to allow us to change how deep we want our players to go back underneath the defenders. So you could like individually select how far back you want a defender. Personally, I'm not going to use this as much, but it is a good option open for people that do like their players in specific areas and doing specific things at certain times. Next up, QB and passing improvements. This is something that Madden 20 is really lacking. The QBs just throw so slow. They scramble out of the pocket not as fast, and they needed some improvements. So it's nice that they added some Madden 21. Let's see what they added. Throwing out of sacks. All QB will have the ability to throw the ball when being tackled. This was a much needed improvement. I'm glad to see that this has actually been added. I will be taking advantage of this because whenever I'm going down, you really just want to get rid of the ball. So you can just sideline the ball when you're being tackled. Deep passes under pressure. In Madden 20, you haven't been able to pass the ball when you're on, or go super far with the ball if you have been under pressure. So it's neat that they've added that. QB branch outs. QBs can now quickly branch out of the drop back to throw the ball at any time. So the QBs will be able to go sideways and get an opening so they can throw the ball. That's nice because oftentimes when you sit in the pocket, it is actually harder to throw the ball because you have edge people rushing you and they're just crashing you, which is oftentimes hard to avoid. And they'll be adding rollout on that, which is nice. And then accuracy and power tuning with a variety of improvements done to passing. We also did some tuning to improve under pressure and crossbody passing accuracy. So it sounds like they're going to make it easier to throw with this because they're adding accuracy to the throwing. They've added max distances. So if your receiver is deeper than the quarterback's max throwing, he will not go that far, which is nice because sometimes receivers go super far and you don't have as good as a quarterback. It's nice to see that they will actually be not letting your receivers go as far to where it's impossible to catch the ball. Next it says enhance in-game passing feedback text so the players will be more transparent understanding about the results of each type of throw. That's nice. I don't see much of a need for that, but that is a good job. A parody of handoff animations. So it looks like they just changed the speed of the handoffs, not too much there. They did make them a little faster, slower. I don't know which one yet. Next one, pass interference and illegal contact. They've added more robust management for user-controlled pass interference. So it sounds like on that one, they will be. I'm not really sure on that one. It looks like they can call penalties manually, so they will be calling like penalties like if it's intentional or accidental contact. They will be looking at that when they make the call. Let's go down to defensive contain balancing. Here it says when utilizing pass rush schemes that free up the contained player from being blocked via an overload on either side, the player will now rush the QB at a slower speed. So that's nice that it won't be as fast because sometimes you just got really good edge players and they just like rush the QB and it's so hard to get out of that. But that is nice that they added that. It'll bring balance and giving the defense ability to quickly react to the scrambling QB. So they'll be able to still quickly react, but not as fast as they used to be. And then under catch responsiveness, it looks like they just added some more responsiveness for catching. So when your player is running, it will be able to do run after catch and all these other things, but they've added like a fine tuning to this, so it makes it better for the players. And then player personal packaging, just audibles they've added, nothing much there. Balance for repeated audibles play, flips, and pre-play. So they had this in Madden Mobile. I think they do have this here, but you can flip your play. So if you're running right, you can flip it to run left. It looks like they've added it so you can't do it over and over and over, which is nice because you can always read the defense. It's just super annoying when you keep flipping back and forth, back and forth. Player fatigue for out of position ball carriers. So they're actually going to be adding player fatigue. So once you run the ball a certain length, you will be taking fatigue and start to degrade and slow down. Kicking game tuning. Kicking meter on the competitive has been tuned for more skill-based, meaning it'll be more difficult to get accurate kicks. So they will be making it harder to get extra points and field goals, and it'll just overall be harder to get that. You'll also be adding skid to the ball kicks for bouncing on the turf. I don't really know much about that. Scum kick. So yeah, let's go down to the ability improvements and see what they got there. So they balance out the wide receiver route ability. The wide receiver has a number of abilities granting them catching bonuses. So it looks like they have nerfed this a little bit to make it easier on the defense. That's about it for what they have released. If you guys didn't know, Madden 21 is coming out on the 28th. And then if you pre-order it, you will be able to get it on the 25th. I will be making a video on the best Madden 21 to get. They have the Deluxe, MVP, and the normal. I will make a video for you guys on which one you should be getting. I will also link this this link in the Discord in the description, so you guys can go check this out yourselves. I tried to touch on most of the stuff that they had here, but if I did not touch on some stuff, I am sorry. So you guys can go check that out for yourselves. I also did get a new mic, so if you do notice a sound difference, tell me in the comments. I don't really know, but I did get a new mic. So that is it for today's video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Smash the like button. We are going towards the 500 subs. I will be doing a giveaway at 500 subs, so please have your noti bell on so you don't miss any videos. And that is it for today's video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace out.